Boy, shit.
Dang. That's cran grape, not Coke this time. Folks, this is Desmond Watson. I am the CEO and founder of Hexagon Lavish, or HL for short. Folks, I had put out a tweet earlier this week stating that I would spend this particular installment of the Startup Chronicles speaking on the company valuation, or why I think that 2.85 billion is justifiably low enough of a valuation for HL. And the reason why I'm sticking with 2.85 billion, for one, you have to look at the amount of money that I'm trying to raise for HL. And you can go online, Angel's List, for those of you still stuck in 2008. But for those of you who have picked up on deal flow, kudos to you. You can see the reason why I'm trying to justify the high valuation, so-called high valuation. We are not necessarily a unicorn. Whatever Bill Gurley was talking about, I don't consider HL a unicorn. Unicorn, in order for HL to be a unicorn, for one, you have to look at the location. I'm trying to start this company in Atlanta, Georgia, my hometown. I'm not trying to go out to Silicon Valley with all those weirdos, those Leonard Nimoy fans. What's up, girl? We're not another iteration of what you already have. We are unique. And how can I say that? Well, one, PRR, Premier Information Retrieval, is scientific software that will be designed for allergen detection, distinction, classification, and analysis. And if you think I'm joking, you can go to Arhalion, which is the blog that I manage. This week I have put up a blog post in regards to an article that I read about a young teenager who has succumbed to an allergic reaction from eating pancakes. This is not a young man. This is not your typical teenager who has a death wish. The world is against me. Oh, I'm just going to kill myself. This young man died eating breakfast. Now you tell me, in this day and age, when everybody has a smartphone, why is there not some sort of software application that someone can utilize to scan what it is that they're getting ready to partake of, to ensure that they're not going to die from eating, from eating food? Obviously, this young man had a allergen, or some kind of dairy allergen. So why did he not take out his smartphone and scan what he was about to eat? And a scanning analysis would have let him know that, hey, you bite into this, you're about to die. That's pretty much how I'm going to break it down for you, how I'm going to simplify it for you, as far as what PR can actually do. Now, you say to yourself, now, Desmond, you've been talking a lot online, on Twitter, and on Arhalion, and, now you got this new series that you're doing on YouTube. We have yet to see a working prototype, and I'll tell you what, the reason why you don't see a working prototype is because I don't have the capital. We need capital in order to produce a working prototype. And I'm not yelling at you all. I'm yelling at you little bitch ass investors out there. I'm gonna talk to you straight up just like that, because that's how you deserve to be talked to. For one, you dump all this money into SpaceX. You dump all this money into HIV research, and you get nowhere with that. You dump all this money into lung cancer, not knowing that lung cancer is a naturally occurring cancer. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, hey, take that. I'll edit that out later. You dump all this money into these bottomless pits, producing little to nothing. But yet you have a young man that died from an allergic reaction that could have been prevented utilizing PRR software. And you got this once again, this is a little anonymous email that I received over a week ago from some so-called life science investor saying, why should I, as a life science investor, invest in you guys? Who is you guys? Zheng Zhe left for China back in January. His family wanted him back home in China. And I just found out that Mr. Robert Culver, who was a computational physicist, passed away back in December. So now it's really myself, again, in the position of reforming a team. And fortunately enough for me, I came in contact with a young man who I will hopefully be bringing on to HL as the CTO. So now, once again, I have labor capital coming into the company. Labor capital. Not cash and credit that I need to produce a working prototype that will be just towards a full-on investment into the startup. Looking back at the nature of HL, the fact that we are developing products that will be used directly for people to benefit them. Going to Mars is not going to benefit me on Earth or anybody else on this planet. It's not. This is just a little wow factor. It's like going back to the moon back in 1969. Wow factor. Billions and billions and billions of dollars dumped into a wow factor. But yeah, you got people dying from pancakes. So that's all I'm going to speak on right now. Once again, the next Chronicle installment in the Chronicles, I'll speak on something a little more in detail. But yeah, 2.85 billion, bitch. Peace out.